The secrets of water can help us achieve anything so much faster. What's happening, Achievers? Ajit Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. Let's talk about water. The compound water is so powerful that we just ignore it. Number one, it's the source of all life. Without water, there is no life. Now, a water knows that it can flow gently anywhere, through anything. It can change direction whenever it wants. As it's flowing, it can go through rocks, left and right, up and down, over and under. The water knows that it's so powerful and strong that it can erode away mountains. As the ocean smashes against the rocks, it will erode it away eventually. And the water never gives up. It will never give up until the mountain is completely gone down. It can change into gas. It can change into liquid. It can change into a solid. It can change forms whenever it likes. Water gives life. These are the things that we need to know about water. How can we take the lessons from water and adapt it to ourselves? Well, if water can flow seamlessly and with ease, then we should be able to do the same. If it can change from one form to another, we should be able to change our mind from one direction to another, one form to another. It is powerful because it never gives up. We should never give up. We should constantly be moving forward. Why should we be like water? Because we are made up of water. 78% of us are made up of water. So if you actually think that water is that powerful, then we are that powerful. An experiment was held by Dr. Moto by analyzing the molecules of the actual water, by giving kind words, kindness, love, gentle classical music. And they analyzed when they froze the water, they analyzed the shape of the molecules, and they realized that with each different words that were used or each different actions that were very positive, the molecules were beautifully aligned. However, when they were shown hatred, rock music, nastiness, horrible words like demon and I hate you, the molecules were all jagged and horrible when they were frozen. That just shows that our thoughts change the molecules within us. The way we think, if we're thinking positive, if we're thinking empowering thoughts, if we're thinking we can do this and we love you and I'm the greatest, or I can solve this, then all of a sudden the molecules and the vibration of the water that's inside of us changes. If we are saying, oh, I'm terrible, I'm useless, I can't do this, oh, life is horrible, blah, 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 all the depression stuff, then the molecules inside of us change. They change shape. They change the shape through our consciousness. And that creates the life that we are experiencing. So the secrets of water can actually help us achieve anything just by being positive, number one, thinking positive thoughts, thinking empowering thoughts, thinking loving thoughts for ourselves, but also releasing it from ourselves to others. Whenever we are complaining about someone, oh, look at that person with that flashy car, oh, he thinks he's everything, isn't money the root of all evil, oh, life is horrible. As it comes out of our mouth, we change the molecules within ourselves, the water molecules. And it's been proven by Dr. Moto. So that's why we have to be conscious. We have to be aware of what we are actually saying and what we are actually thinking. Because if we're thinking horrible thoughts, then only nastiness is going to be created within us, within our molecules. So being like water, us being 78% water, water can take the shape of anything it goes into. If it's put into a cup, it can take the shape of the cup. If it's put into a pot, it can take the form of the pot, the teapot. But we also have to be like that. We also have to look at the properties of water, how it flows gently, how it is, how it can change direction, how it can change forms. We can resemble that because we are water. But not only that, the water, knowing water is the most powerful compound or thing in this world because it's us. It comes up from high mountains and flows down to the lowest valley, being humble. But we also have to remember that. We also have to remember that water will always flow to the lowest point, even though it knows that it's so powerful. So we also have to show humility and be humble. Now, there's a story that I always tell my son. There's a lot of people out there, when they see the clouds in the sky, they say, oh, look at this. What a terrible day. What a horrible day. Oh, it's a rainy day. Rainy day. That creates negativity automatically, because just by me saying, oh, it's a rainy day, all of a sudden it clicks into your mind to think, oh, it's going to be an indoor day. Oh, it's not sunny. Yes, sun gives energy. Sun gives energy. But water gives life. And I always say to my son, when there's a cloud, I say, son, come over here. And he comes running over and I say, look up to the sky. And he looks up and I say, what do you see? And he says, I see clouds. The dark clouds. It's going to be a rainy day. And I say, isn't it great? And that's when my son gets a confused look and says, what do you mean? And I say, that up there, the clouds, they're above us. They're going to shower life upon us. Because of the clouds, we have plants, we have oxygen, we have life, we have water to drink. But not only that, the countries that have the most rain, they're the most financially secure. London is one of the most, it's a financial sector of the world, and it's the most rainiest in the world. And my son says, yeah, okay, great. And I said, but that means the plants are going to get life. We're going to get life. Isn't that awesome? And my son says, no, I can't play outside. And he walks off. But he will eventually realize that the clouds give us life. That up there, water, gives us life. Deserts, no water, no life. Planets, no water, no life. Earth has water, and we're alive. So let's be like water and be humble. Let's be powerful, but know that we can change direction, change our form. Think of others. Think of others' kindness. Think of others through kind thoughts, because we are helping ourselves. Because again, 78% water, changing the molecules just with a happy thought. Guys, have an awesome day. Keep adding value to people's lives. Keep spreading the love. And just remember, we are one idea away from changing the future. Take care. Bye.